bugs? It's me, Lorraine.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jessica Weil.
Tatiana, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race. This is Miss Grace Nation, Savannah Rivers, Bella Lucia. This is Boots, Bianca DeBois.
I'm Miss Chastity, Dita DeBelpa.
Jasmine Sky.
I'm Essence.
Morgana Deluxe.
Time to get real.
Hey love bugs, welcome to yet another fabulous episode of The Rainbow Show. So listen, on today's episode, I wanted to touch base with a show that I've done several months ago in regards to the equality and the uniting of the gays, honey. This show, I'm focusing on the karma part, because what most of the young gays do not understand is when you're my age, 30-ish, karma comes back and gets you. And when I say that, I'm talking about specific things that you do to other folks that are just unethical. There's no reason for you to shade your fellow drag sister, honey. There's no reason for you to throw shade to your fellow gay brother or sister, honey, because you know what? We get shade thrown at us all the time from society. So as a community, we're wondering, well, we're still fighting for equality and for us to have the same treatment as the straights, but then within our own community, we tear each other apart. That's what's very puzzling to me. And when I'm saying that is because, you know, there's a lot of faggotry. And faggotry to me is bull crap, things that should not be going on. So let me break down the word faggotry. Faggotry is when you're hating on me for no reason, or I'm hating on you for no reason, or I'm throwing shade at a girl who's performing because I'm not agreeing on the number she's doing or the hair that she's rocking. Child, all that stuff is faggotry. Every single one of us are unique, every single one of us possess a talent, and every single one of us that get on a stage, honey, already has the charisma, nerve, talent, honey. They just do. It's hard being a drag queen and being an entertainer at that. But let's go beyond the drag scene, honey. Let's go into just the gay world, period. Why is there so much envy, so much jealousy, so much hatred towards each other? I just don't get it. Why we have to literally fight each other, but then we're fighting for equality. Karma. Watch how you treat your fellow gay family member. Because we're all family, honey, regardless whether we choose to or choose not to be. We all have something in common. We're all homosexuals. And we fight every day with society to accept us. So let's stop fighting with each other. The generation that's coming up need role models. And there's only a handful of us that are publicly role models. They need that each and every day from a productive gay male, a productive lesbian, folks that are comfortable with being who they are and always understand that life, honey, is what you make of it. As you get older, you'll realize things that you've done to others will come back and bite you in the ass, honey. That's called karma. That's when you shade another individual intentionally for no reason, girl. Karma. Treat folks the way you want to be treated. I need our young gay men. Stand up. Start being responders. Stop reacting and entertaining all the bullshit. Facebook thugging, all that other stuff is very unclassy, honey. What I need for you to do is, if you have an issue with somebody, sit back. Eternalize the situation. Think about it. Then respond to it. Don't go rationally reacting and Facebooking and calling folks out there. It's just not worth it. Social media, I feel, in my professional opinion, has been built to spread positivity. Really, people, let's do something different. If you hear somebody saying something about you, pay it news. Pay it dust. Just be like, okay, and keep it moving. Like, there's no need to fight. For what? For what? For what? Come on, folks. Listen, we're all adults. Once you hit that age of 18, honey, mama can kick you out the house. So at the age of 18, I need you to understand that your actions will have a reaction. Whether that reaction is one step away from karma, one step away from jail, honey, or one step away from the grave, it's still a reaction. So I need you to realize that when you think about doing something unproductive or shady, or you want to attack someone because you're doing, whatever it is that you think is the correct way to do it, honey, just realize karma will come back and bite you in the ass, honey. I am far from perfect. I am far from a saint, honey. I have done things to people. I have had karma serve me several times, girl. Now that I'm 38 and really, really thinking back in the last, say, just 10 years of all the wrong that I've done, honey, I've been blessed that karma hasn't beat me down to the floor. I'm praising Jesus on that, no shade. I've been really good at dissecting the scenarios and just picking and choosing my battles. I'm not going to fight something that's not worth fighting. The fight for equality, honey, and the fight for our children to save the younger generation who's committing suicide because they don't know no better. The kids that are out there having unprotected sex and they're getting HIV, honey, because they think it's the cool thing to have. Those are the people that I will fight for. Those are the battles that I choose to fight. All that other hogwash stuff, honey, is just that, hogwash. Because at the end of the day, honey, we are all the same. You bleed, I hurt, you cry, I cry. Honey, we are all the same. Just different ages and different experiences in this thing that we call life. And trust me, honey, when I tell you, the older you get, you will start seeing that Miss Bo, honey, is correct. Karma is a bitch. And you may not understand when it serves you, honey, but when she comes and serves you, honey, she serves you good. Trust. So with that said, honey, I'm going to say I need you all to really, really, really honestly think about what you do, honey. Think about how you treat each other. Really, really understand that you don't necessarily need to agree with everything everybody does, but please respect them as a person. Respect them and try to understand where they're coming from. Put yourself in their shoes. Not everybody's popular. Not everybody's fierce. Not everybody is this, but everybody is everybody, honey. We are still beautiful. We are still all human beings and possess the potential to be who we want to be at any given moment, girl. And don't forget that, because the people that you burn while you're going up that ladder, honey, are the people you're going to need to put out that fire when you're coming on down, honey. And trust me, life serves you. If you have not been served karma or served any life-changing events, it will come, because that's what dictates you as a character. That's what makes you strong as a person. That's what makes you an individual. And everybody has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity of choice. So choose wisely, honey, when you're about to shade your next queen. Choose wisely when you're about to shade whatever it is you feel that you need to shade. Okay? Because when I tell you, honey, karma will serve you. With that said, I love each and every one of you. You are all beautiful. I respect each and everyone's decision. This video is not for anything or anyone in particular. It's for us as a community to stop all the faggotry and become a unity. Unity, a unit. Let's have a voice. Let's become everything that they say that we cannot be. We can possess that because we have the control over what it is that we do to who we do it to, people. We control that. No one else, honey. We control the things that we do to hurt other people. We don't have to do that. Whether it's through a Facebook post, whether it's through something you said, or whether it's with your fists. We can control that. And if you can control it, honey, control it for the good. Our kids are killing themselves. Young gay men and lesbians are confused. They think the way of acceptance is violence, drugs. They think it's cool to be infected with HIV. They think it's cool to have unprotected sex. They think it's cool to, just get on a stage and make mockery of drag. They think that's cool. When people like me and the out there who's been doing it for 20 plus years or 10 plus years who take this seriously get shitted on, shamed on, get ridiculed. But you know what? I give it up for every single gay man, every single gay person before me, every drag queen, every lesbian, everyone who has stood the grounds and became who you wanted to be for me, because you are allowing me this platform. And until the younger generation realizes that it is the gay folks before us, the drag queens and transsexuals before us, the bar owners, the club owners, the teachers, the principals, all those other gay influential folks in our lives, the ones that helped us be able to walk out of our house in drag, honey, those are the people that I give my love and respect to, because for you, I can do what I need to do now to express my artistic value of drag. So, folks, love each other. I'm sorry, I'm really passionate about this subject because I see it all so often. I see karma come around all so often, honey, and it's an avoidable thing. That's what it is. It is avoidable. You can avoid it by just treating people the way you want to be treated. That's all. It's a simple thank you, a simple please, a simple girl, you did a good job. Girl, is there anything that I can do to help you? And really don't expect anything in return. That's the key. Love each other. Help each other. Let's all come together. So you don't have to experience karma, honey. Because when I tell you, girl, it is something ugly, honey. It will. So again, people, I need you guys to really, 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 let's come together and let's stop all this nonsense. I honestly apologize if I offended anyone. I apologize if someone is feeling that you know what? I don't apologize. And the reason why I don't apologize is because I'm speaking from my heart. I'm speaking for what I believe in. I'm speaking for the other folks that aren't strong enough to say what I'm saying right now. Love you, be you, F all the nonsense, honey. Let's come together and let's become a community. A community, girls. Somebody that we can come together and kiki and have a good time. Support me. I'll support you. Support the next club, because they'll support you. That's what I'm looking to do. When we can come to a day where we're not fighting each other as the LGBT community, and all of us come together to fight equality. Does that make sense? Hope so. Till next time, honey, I love each and every one of you guys. I am sorry for rambling on, honey, but this I am so passionate about. I want all of us at one point to become a real family. Despite all adversities that you face in your personal life, it can happen. We can all come together and unite and still continue to fight equality and be proud of who we are. Till next time, honey, I'm the Rainbow. I love you. Double kisses. Mwah, mwah. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and on YouTube, honey, because trust me, the more you support me, girls, the more I love you. Double kisses.
One love, no matter the face, no matter the face, we're all here together. Hey, hey, hey. In this human race, in this human race, it's all about loving. Hey, nothing about hate. Hey, hey, to be free to live and love the skin we're in. I'm loving my skin. We're all so beautiful and so diverse. We're all lights shining in the universe, and we've all come together for the world to see. There ain't no separation between no matter the color, no matter the face. the skin we're in. I'm loving my skin. I'm loving, hey, hey, I'm loving my skin, yeah. I'm loving, hey, hey, I'm loving my skin. When we break down the walls so we can agree, we're all a part of the same you and me, accepting what's right